Coby from Builder Kids, and today we are making a shelf for our bathroom. So we need a shelf to put some soap and other stuff on in there, so we're going to make it out of pallet wood. The materials that we're going to be using are this square. This is a sander square.
Carpenter's.
Okay.
So we have a framing square and a carpenter square.
Nail gun, tape measure, belt sander.
Yep. And what kind of nail gun? This is a brad nail gun, right? And we're going to use these little nails. What size? I don't even know what size. 1.25 inches. We're using 1.25 inch nails because that will go through both pieces of wood, because the wood's about 3/4 inch thick, but it won't poke all the way through. You could use screws, but we're going to use the nail gun because it'll be a little bit easier, right?
Yep. All right, so we're going to get to building.
Yep. So you can see we have the wood cut behind us. For ours, we have a very small area, and we couldn't really find a piece of furniture to fit in there. Like Coby said, we just wanted something we could put hand soap and a candle and some other stuff on. So we figured we would just build it. You could use whatever colors of wood. You can see we have a couple combinations. These are going to be the legs. This is actually going to be the top. That's literally as big as this whole shelf is going to be. It's 24 inches by about 8 inches. These are going to be some supports. Here is the very rough drawing, so you can see legs. We're going to have 2 wraparound pieces and then the top. The only thing that we didn't cut was the lower shelf, the pieces that we're going to put on there. We're going to use that pile of wood right there and probably cut a couple different colors out of it. So yeah, we're going to start nailing this together.
We're getting ready to start, but before we do, we have to make sure we have all the safety stuff on, and always do this with a parent or adult. All right.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we are going to use our perimeter pieces, and we're going to build 2 boxes. And then once the boxes are built, we're going to nail the legs to them, and then we're going to nail the top one. And once all that's done, we'll cut our small pieces for the bottom shelf. So we're going to start with building 2 boxes, right? Got our 2 end pieces. We're going to get, these are our 2 top pieces. These are the ones we're going to use to build our boxes. So we're going to lay the boxes out. I'm going to slide all of this stuff over, except for the couple pieces we're going to use. We're going to get it all squared up using our carpenter square, or maybe even the carpenter and the framing square, and then we're going to nail them in, make sure we have a nice square rectangle here. Okay, so let's get there. Okay, so very easy. Side pieces, we're going to have like this. The front and the back pieces we're going to overlap so that you don't see the cut. So when you're looking at it from the front, you just see the wood itself. If you did it like this, you'd see the side that was cut, and that's a little bit brighter looking or cleaner looking than the rest of the wood. So we're going to tuck it in like that. When this is all put together, we're going to probably do a real quick sand on it. You could use either just some hand sandpaper. We might just run the belt sander over it real quick just to knock off all these little splinters and stuff. We're not going to worry about doing it ahead of time. We're going to do it after we do it. So Coby, here, you want to get the nail gun?
I need to sand my paper to take it too.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. So I'm putting the square, you can see I'm putting the square around right here. So we got a flat edge here and a flat edge here. That means I have a good 90-degree angle. It's nice and square, and Coby's going to nail it. So you're going to push it in, yep, sideways. We're going to put it in right about there. Yep. And we're going to get another one right in the bottom. Make sure it's lined up like that. And we're going to do the same thing on this side.
That doesn't feel right.
Oh, looks like one of these pieces of wood is a little warped, but that's fine. We'll fix it when we nail it to the legs. That's what happens when you use pallet wood or old wood. You're never going to get anything that's not always going to be that straight. Okay? And twist this out a little. Okay, do one on the bottom. Okay, there's box number 1. Now we're going to do box number 2. Okay, there are our 2 boxes. Now, we're gonna get marks. We're gonna do a shelf at 17 inches, and then the top is gonna be at 33 inches. So the top's just gonna go on it. We might actually just do the top right now. Set this aside. This is gonna be our top. The legs are gonna come up the inside. There's going to be a little bit, like a ½ an inch of overhang on here. Let's see which side do we want to be the front. I guess it doesn't really matter.
I'll try the other side of the front.
You want this side?
I don't really want that thing.
You don't like that knot, even though it's going to be like that?
No.
Okay, no knot. We're going to this side. And then this lined up. So I will get a tape measure. We'll get this lined up, and then we'll get it nailed on. Again, this could be any size you want. It could be any color of the wood you want, any configuration. That's why it's nice to do stuff with pallets. If you're looking for something a little more rustic, because you can do whatever you want with it. Even if you mess it up, it doesn't really look like you messed it up. So we're going to do a quick measure underneath. We have about ½ an inch. Push it back a little bit more. So we have the top 2 pieces in place. We're just going to put some nails in around it, and this is going to be the top of our shelf. Like I said, we'll sand this down just a little bit when it's all done. The 2 here, we're going to do 2 in each board. So right there. Yep. Okay, now right about there.
Why is it?
There you go. Another one right here. Before you nail, let me lift up just a hair. Go ahead. Okay. Okay, nail this one. Right here. Here. Right there. Okay, put a couple in along the end. So let's do it like here. Turn around to this side. Same thing. Just a couple here. Okay, there's the top of our table. Now we're going to get ready to do the legs. Which side was the front? This side? Yeah.
This is.
Yeah, so let's see. This is the front. We're going to get our legs. Okay. We're going to get our legs tucked in here. We're going to get a nail on each side just to get it kind of lined up, and then we're going to slide that other box over top of it and get our mark there. Okay, why don't you throw a nail in right there? Down right there. Oh, that's not going to hold it.
Another one?
Yeah, stick another one right there. Yeah, like right there. Mhm. Okay, we got our marks on the nail or on the legs. this is the front. This is the front piece we wanted to use. We're going to slide it over, and then we are going to nail it in. Okay, you ready? Right there. Yep. Mm-hmm. Get another one. Okay. Two on this one. Turn it on. Got two in that one. And this is the one that was crooked. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna fix it.
You broke it.
I did. Well, that one was a little twisted and it snapped off. We'll fix it here in a minute. This one piece of wood was a little warped.
Just nail it.
Yep, nail it. Oop, hold on.
What the heck?
Nail it again, but don't do it in the hole.
Oh, why?
Because it may have hit something in there and twisted.
That was weird.
Yeah. So I can level it and then finish nailing it. Okay, we're gonna just put a couple more nails in this.
I can't see.
Yeah, no, you can't see it. We're just finishing nailing the upper part of these legs. Okay, so there is our table. Again, this was a super small one because it goes into a little weird nook, but that's what it looks like. We are gonna get some wood. Why don't you let's grab a couple pieces of scrap wood. We're gonna get some different colored pieces, and we're gonna create a couple pieces to go across here. We're going to cut them and just nail them in, and that's going to be our shelf. That's going to be the whole thing.
It's a little wobbly.
Yeah, well, it'll stiffen up a little bit when we do this. And then we may end up putting two more pieces down here to stiffen it up too. But that's it. We're going to put these in. We're going to hit it with a quick sanding, and that's it. Again, you could use anything you want, any size wood, any number of pieces, any number of colors, and make it whatever size you want. If you want something that's real rustic looking. So we're going to take a quick break. We need to go eat something. We'll probably come down a little bit later. We'll show you what the rest of these look like once they're cut in place. We'll give it a quick sanding, and then we'll show you what the final product looks like.
So we finished the table, and we put all the wood on, and we sanded it right here with a hand sander. We were going to use the belt sander, but we just got 60 grit sandpaper and just went over it to knock all the rough stuff off.
Yep, so yeah, we got rid of all the rough stuff because we thought the belt sander might be a little too aggressive. It might take some of the coloring out or put lines in it. So literally we just got hand sandpaper with a sanding block. You could even wrap it around a piece of wood, and that keeps it all even, and it took all the little frays off. You can run your hand across it and it's actually kind of smooth now.
Yep. Alright. Thanks for watching, and if you want to build something like this and you have questions, feel free to comment below. And remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.